Welcome to Cindy's Library. This is Cindy, and today I want to do an individual book review for Once a Queen by Sarah Arthur. Now, this is being marketed as YA, which I guess it's fair. Uh, no romance or anything like that. Our heroine is 14 years old, but some of the themes are maybe more appropriate for an older audience. So, this is the story of Eva Joyce. She has lived with her parents in the United States. Her father's a professor looking for a tenured position, trying to do research to help ensure that. And, well, basically, they are between places with a high chance that he will indeed finally get his tenured permanent position and he'll finally be able to settle in one place, which would be wonderful. But in the meantime, they don't exactly have a home base at the moment. He has a friend he can stay with connected to the university, which he needs to do to continue his research. But Eva and her mother are more at loose ends, and so they end up going to visit and live with Eva's grandmother, her mother's mother, who Eva has never met. She's not exactly sure about all of the details. It's not a subject her mother likes to talk about. But what is clear is that for some reason, uh, well, Eva's mother frankly does not want contact with her own mother. And Eva doesn't know why. But they don't have many places to go, so they go there. And at first, Eva is rather confused. She thinks grandmother is very nice. She lives in a cool manor, with all sorts of cool things. It's the type of place tourists stop by, and the housekeeper gives tours. And the rest of the family have to hide in the kitchen during those times, and things like that. But Eva is just old enough to start disbelieving in magic and wonder. She keeps seeing more and more things that convince her that magic and wonder are real. And her grandmother wants nothing to do with any of it. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. At night, that's certainly the case. During the day, uh, or I guess I should say it's during the day, grandmother is certainly like that. She doesn't like things connected to magic or wonder. She'll speak strongly against such things. But at night, she goes out into the garden and acts like a completely different person. In fact, she acts like she was once a queen of a magical world. This is about friendship, it's about family, it is about magic and history and wonder. In many ways, once a queen, I asked the question, so there is magic in the world, just like in the Chronicles of Narnia, or just like in A Wrinkle of Time, or just like some of Edith Nesbit's books, which is wonderful. But then you come back to the real world. what then? And just because there is magic, and just because you were once a queen in the magical land, that doesn't stop extremely tragic things happening to you. What then? Of course, a lot of this is mystery, but trying to figure out her own past, which people seem very reluctant to tell her, um, and about magic. Of course, she makes a friend of a boy who works on the estate there. And what can I say? I was absolutely captivated by this story. Absolutely loved it. This is the type of thing I love to read. And the best part is, apparently there's going to be at least one sequel. Once a Castle. No idea when it will be released, but I will be looking forward to it whenever it does. So I would say probably 14 or up is a good age for this book, for anyone who loves magic and wonder and family and friendship. I love that there's healing at the end without saying any more about it. I'm so glad I read this. Maybe the best thing I have read this year so far. It's a strong contender for a favorite. Anyway, haven't heard very much about it, but highly recommend Once a Queen. Oh, and I also need to say, the tragic thing that is referred to in here, apparently it is based off of a real event that sadly happened. So there is that too. Anyway, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Have you read Once Upon a Queen? If you did, I'd love to hear what you thought about it down below. So until next time, I hope we all stay safe and healthy. And as always, happy reading.